Welcome, and here is a close-out report of the Cross-Chain Connector search engine project. My name is Samuel Kobe. I am part of the team, and I am delighted to come your way with a close-out video of this particular project. All right, so we start with the main idea of the project, which was to build a massive search engine of blockchain-related projects with a focus on recording project key contacts, contact information, APIs, GitHub, integration links, and so on and so forth. So to fully explore and achieve the main ideas of the project, we set out to design a number of objectives, but for the purpose of this video, we are bringing the top three, which has to do with one, developing tools and services that enable seamless interaction between Cardano and other blockchain platforms like Hedera. Two was to integrate Cardano with existing blockchain ecosystems to increase its usage in decentralized applications. And the last one was to create a user-friendly interface for managing cross-chain interactions across different blockchains. These are summarized into one: enhancing interoperability, support adoption, and improve user experience. Throughout our progress towards achieving the milestones, we were faced with a number of challenges, including efforts to integrate Cardano accounts for blockchain integrations. This actually proved very challenging, particularly in managing the workflows and data integration. But the team was able to pull through and came with the following project outcomes. One, we're able to facilitate seamless interaction and integration with various blockchain platforms. We were also successfully able to onboard initial enterprise clients, receiving positive feedback on the platform's blockchain validation and integration features. And the last, we were able to develop a robust back-end system that supports effective data management across multiple blockchains. Let's look at a quick video overview of the back-end.
So this is a brief walkthrough of the back end of what will be the business and blockchain application. We are still working on some refinements to deal with the actual Cardano accounts that will be associated with the reading and writing. You can see that there's a base address, there's an account owner field which we establish. We're having some issues with joining the tables between that and the data that is actually entered, but we are making progress on that. So this entire system here is basically the management setup for the items that will be written to the blockchain. And the way the BIB backend will work is BIB is one asset or resource of many. So we can basically assign this to many different websites and have the ability to track assets with this underlying tool. So that just forms the basic setup. This also allows us to manage the creation of associated chains that we can not necessarily write to, but we can record data to or data about. All of these informations here, these tabs, relate to different key elements that will be part of the main asset management tracking forms. Now this here is the asset tracking form. So we have to actually start a process and we actually have to create a new item. So that's manage a project domain form, manage a social media form. Let us do a submit an asset tracking form and see the data that is there. No, manage and create a new project. This is the one that we want to show. So from this screen here, this is where we would actually select the project details and include the network that it would be assigned to. So this is a required field, assigning project GitHub, the project domain, project main description, project contacts and other additional contacts as part of subforms. These are the actual social media accounts as opposed to actual social media posts. These are the accounts. The locations are actually specific to if there are multiple offices. So there's an entire back-end system for the administration of the actual projects. One area that we still have to refine, so that is the project form, and then we have an asset tracker form. This area I don't think is entirely done yet because we haven't completed that. This is the create new project form, which we've just seen. Although you don't get permissions for it because we don't have permissions for it because the actual underlying project has not been created as of yet. And this is the actual generate asset management form. So you can see it's starting to come together. The main work that we've done is based on the actual underlying assigning the Cardano accounts to be able to read and write to the blockchain. And that is the part that is a little bit tricky because of our workflows. But the backend system will be able to write to multiple different chain projects. And obviously, BIB is a main chain project that it'll be writing to. Okay, that's a good overview. Thanks.
Okay, so in terms of the next steps, yes, there are no denying the fact that the core website and asset management forms are functional. But we believe that it still requires further refinement to fully realize the platform's full potential. And for that reason, we have structured these three next steps to realize that accordingly. And this is in terms of completing the website and fully integrate blockchain validation features. Also need to increase coverage of blockchain projects by broadening data collection efforts. And lastly, we need to continue refining and testing revenue modules to ensure long-term sustainability. Okay, to summarize the report, these are our final thoughts. We believe that the cross-chain connector search engine project has made significant progress in two main areas in terms of enabling cross-chain collaboration and enhancing blockchain project visibility. While we acknowledge that the platform is functional, we still believe further refinements, particularly in blockchain integration and asset management, are needed to be done. But the good news is that the project is well positioned for future development and additional funding to fully realize its full potential, and WADA as an entity is committed to that. Thank you.